When you imagine a high IQ person, you probably picture a human calculator. Someone who speaks 5 languages, solves equations on glass walls, and always has a rapid-fire answer. But in reality, real intelligence often looks like the exact opposite. It looks like silence. It looks like hesitation. It looks like someone who is constantly questioning if they actually know anything at all. Why? Because high IQ isn't a measure of how much you know. It's a measure of how your brain is wired to process reality. If you've ever felt like you're operating on a completely different frequency from the people around you, you're not weird. You're likely experiencing a different cognitive architecture. Today, we're going to explore the 5 hidden reasons why high IQ minds think differently, and the science behind why it often feels like a burden. Reason 1. Leaky sensory gating. The noise factor. Most people have a filter in their brain that blocks out the ticking of a clock, the sound of a fluorescent light, or the person chewing 2 tables away. In psychology, this is called sensory gating, but for highly intelligent individuals, this gate is leaky. Your brain takes in everything. While this can lead to sensory overload, it's also why you notice patterns and details that 99% of people miss. You aren't being picky. Your processor is just too powerful to ignore the data. Reason 2. Metacognition, the overthinking loop. Have you ever been told to stop overcomplicating things? For a high IQ mind, that's biologically impossible. This is due to metacognition, the ability to think about your own thinking. While an average brain sees option A or B, your prefrontal cortex is running a full-scale simulation of the next 10 years of consequences for both choices. It's not worrying. It's a high-speed risk analysis engine that never shuts off. Reason 3. The dopamine threshold. The boredom trap. High IQ minds have a higher stimulation threshold. Once a task is solved or understood, the brain's reward system, the dopamine loop, simply stops firing. This is why geniuses often struggle with consistency in normal jobs. They aren't lazy, they are intellectually underfed. Psychology calls this the need for cognition. If the mystery is gone, the motivation vanishes with it. Reason 4. Cognitive novelty, the night owl instinct. Research from the London School of Economics suggests a link between high intelligence and being a night owl. This is tied to evolutionary novelty. Our ancestors were programmed to sleep when the sun went down. Choosing to stay awake and engage in complex thought goes against our primal instincts. The night provides the only environment quiet enough for a high-processing brain to wander without being interrupted by the noise of the world. Reason 5. The Dunning-Kruger paradox. Intellectual humility. The most telling sign that you think differently is your own self-doubt. While less capable people walk with absolute certainty, the highly intelligent mind sees the vastness of what it doesn't know. The more you learn, the more the circle of the unknown expands. If you feel like an imposter, it's actually a sign of your intelligence. You are aware enough to see the true scale of knowledge. Carrying a powerful mind is like carrying an overly sensitive sensor in a very noisy world. It brings breakthrough results, but it also brings a depth of feeling and awareness that can be exhausting. So the next time you feel like you're on a different wavelength, don't try to tune yourself down. The world doesn't need more normal thinking. It needs the depth that only a mind like yours can provide. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and join our community of deep thinkers. Stay curious.